Hi everyone, it's Karen. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Massachusetts. Thank you for coming by today. Today we are going to do our last two cards using the Floral Squares dies. And I know I have one missing because we're cutting it. But I made two last week. One was black and white, one was white. So if you want to look back to that video. And we're making two this week. And we are using the new in colors for that. And we're making two, so I did a lot of the cutting because they're kind of got stuff going on. So it's just going to be quicker. And my air conditioner is not working in my craft room, as maybe you can see by my beautiful hair. So I'm just going to get started and get out of here. So I'm going to put you down and I'll show you what we're working with. Okay, so we are working with the square dies. We are also using the scalloped contour dies, which I love, the stitched rectangles, and the Ornate Floral 3D embossing folder. Okay, so the first, well, I'll show you the two different cards in all the different colors. So first there is this card, and this card is made using the new vellum that is colored. And if you at night pop this up, you can put an electric battery operated tea light in it, and it glows around the flowers. It's really pretty, just in case you wanted to do that. And I also have one of these in the yellow with a different flower. And I have one in purple. All right, so that's one card. The other card we're going to do is also using the same colors. And the first one is this one. And this is where we use the Ornate 3D and the scalloped die cut. And we have this one. And we have it in the green. And they're really easy to make. And we also need our Wink of Stella, scissors, tape runner, which my tape runners are both empty. So I'm going back old school to get these done. And yeah, so let's get started. All right, no, we'll do this one first. So what we need to do the first one is, I chose this flower. We're going to do it on this way, opening. Everybody calls it different things. Some people call it the hamburger way, which I kind of don't get, but I kind of do. Yeah, it's kind of weird. All right, so we are going to build up our... Now, I had out my rectangle that told me what size it was, but I will put it all in the junk down below. But I cut this out with the stitched rectangle, and then I just kind of picked, you know, just kind of cut it with my paper trimmer so you could see all the stitching still. But I'll measure it for you. And then we use the scallop. I don't know if we used dimensionals. And we did. All right, so first thing we're going to do, we'll build this guy first. So just make sure you choose the right side. This would be the wrong side, and this would be the right side. So we're gonna grab this, and I'm gonna, I guess I don't need fuse. I haven't used these in so long, I missed that clicking. I always felt like I was doing something. Like there was a witness to my, you could hear I was busily working in here. Put that there, and then we want to just throw this guy on. And I don't think there's a right or a wrong way to this. It's kind of just flowers floating around. So, let me do this upside down. I don't know how the weather is where you are, but it is really hot in Massachusetts. And I'm not sure the exact temperature, but hot is the word I would use to describe that. I also have cut out my flower for the front, and we are going to gingerly just put some tape on there and just kind of stick this over to the side, like just wherever you want really, but to the side because we put the flowers over here, so you want to make sure there's room. And we have our card. We are going, oh, we gotta put our ribbon down actually first. Go in there. I wonder if I put the rectangle in there, no? So we just need, I don't know how you guys do your ribbon, but when I'm done, I just put a glue dot here, and and that way it doesn't unravel everywhere. Just cut that off. And I just cut it exactly, well, I cut it over and then I trim it off afterwards. This guy's stuck to me. So, I was using my good scissors for something that I shouldn't have been, and now I don't know where they are. Now, normally, I would stick this through my Xyron X thing. Oh, here it is. So I will do it. Do we need ribbon for the other one? Let's see. Yes, so we will use that ribbon too. That one is green. And for vellum and ribbon, this little Xyron thing is the best. You can't see it, and it holds really well. And on HSN, they have them a lot. And I think I have like a bunch of them because I think it was actually cheaper to buy the X with 2 refills than it was to buy a refill. So I have a lot of them, but they're well worth it. Because if you have vellum and you have nowhere to hide your glue, then you're kind of stuck. What color is this? We are using purple. So let me stick it through. So anyway, you just stick it in here. Just kind of get it all the way to the bottom and just make sure it's straight. And then you get this one in here. You want to kind of do them at the same time because, you know, you waste it in this way. And then you just kind of squish it, gush it, and then take the top off. Oops. Oh, well, we need the purple, right? Yeah, we're doing purple, that's fine. And I'll stick that there. And then peel off this. All right, so we're gonna put this about this high, which is probably about an inch and a quarter, and that's where the bottom of it starts. And then you can kind of straighten it out because mine was really wonky. There you go. You're kind of not going to see the middle anyway because this is very wonky. There we go. All right, I'm going to pop this up. I have 15 packages of dimensionals all started. So, trying to be good and stick with the one that is the least amount on it. I don't use dimensionals enough to be really quick like some of the girls. They just kind of grab them all, stick them on every finger and pop them down. And I'm not that fast. So besides the heat in Massachusetts, and again, I don't know how it is where you are, you could leave me a message in the comments, but the housing market is out of control. You put your house on the market and then people come and look at it and then they start offering you triple what you're paying for. That's exaggerated, but $50,000 or $60,000 more than you're asking. It's insane. All right, so these are the flowers that we cut out of. Each of the flowers has flowers that go on top. This goes here, this goes there, that goes there, and this goes on the other one. So I used this one, and I cut 3 of them. And now we are just going to kind of scrunch them up a little. Oh, get that out of the way so you can see. And we are just going to stick them down with some glue dots. Another thing, I'm trying to finish up one package, and I can never find it till after I've given up and used another one, which is what I'm doing right now. All right, so we're just going to stick these down here in the corner or wherever you want. I'm sticking them in the corner. I'm just going to put them on 3 petals just because I don't know how they're going to get squished together yet or fitted around. And the same here. Oh my God, it is so hot in this room. We don't have central air, so I'm counting on the air conditioner that is in my family room, which is right off the kitchen, which is right off my craft room. But it's not a very big one, apparently, because we have a house that does not have gas heat. If you have gas heat, you have ductwork. If you have ductwork, you can have central air conditioning. But if you don't, which we don't, you are stuck with window air conditioners and fans. All right, so that's there. We are going to get the glue off my fingernail. And I don't know where my new little pokey stick is, but we'll use this one. And just stick them on top. That wasn't even close. And these are called, and I'll put them down there too, they are the Detailed Pearl Gems. All right. So then we just have to cut off the ribbon on the ends. And that is, oh no, wait, we have to wink a Stella, our flower. And I didn't put a sentiment on it because without fail, if I put this happy birthday, I guarantee you tomorrow I'll need a get well card. So I actually think I am going to make a packet of cards up, which is great for a gift. If you guys buy all these supplies and then you need gifts, give away your cards. People want them. And that way, I'm giving it away to my aunt who is letting my daughter move into her, she rents out an apartment, like a three-story, what do you call that? 3-family. And she wasn't going to because my daughter has a dog, but she called me and she said, oh, it's okay, you can. So I'm making them for her to thank her for letting my daughter, because my daughter was looking for a house with her husband. They just got married. And the prices are just so incredibly outrageous. It's just insane is what it is. Oh, I just took off my tape, which had this all centered. The heat is getting to my brain. All right, so you want to put this somewhere in the middle. And again, this is just one of those square dies from that. So we are going to clean off more of a mess. How much of my mess can you see? Doesn't look bad. All right, so make sure your card is open when you do this, because as you can imagine, I have done it without doing that. Okay, pop all this stuff out. And we'll poke this out. But if you guys don't have this, it is like really fun to find different, why won't you come out? Different things to do with it. I haven't even started with the stamp set yet. I've just been working with the die set. Can't wait to start with that. All right, so we have our opening here. And we are going to cut a piece of the colored vellum. And it's in the catalog, and you get 2 sheets of each color. And yeah, it's so pretty. It's like, I don't know if you can, oh, there you go. It's kind of like rough on one side. They call it like diamondized or something. And it's smooth on the other. But it's really pretty, and I cut it too small. I thought that when I looked at it, because I can't remember, because I can't remember when I made them, but I thought that when I cut this, I don't know what I did. All right, cut another piece. No big deal. Save it for something else. But it really is pretty. And again, if you can find those little tea lights somewhere, you really should get some. I stole them from my husband's work Christmas party last year. And now I can't find them. So I might just be being punished by the gods. All right, so totally this has to be cut a little bit smaller. I mean, larger than the whole. And these are the 2 dies that I used to make the scallop, which is going to block off the extra part of this. So one is on the inside, one is on the outside, because this is going to get taped in here, but you'd like it neat. You don't want it like a huge mess. So we can cut this with the larger of the 2 squares, unless I didn't cut it big enough again. This will be fine. All right, so we'll just quickly cut that. There we go. Stick that. I don't know if you guys have this die cutting machine, but it's like so easy. I had the Sizzix, and I never liked the Sizzix. There were people that loved the Sizzix, and I was not one of them. All right, so we're just going to put this on the back. And I don't know what side. I think I did the smooth side on the front. So I am just going to stick a few glue dots. Just around the outside here. Oh, maybe I'll use my pokey stick. That would probably be good. Because we are going to put the little scalloped square on the top of it, so you don't need that much. So I'm just doing the corners. And then we're just going to stick this on top. And then when you cut these 2 together, like this, tape them together, you will get these squares that will cover the holes. And I think I'm going to use liquid glue for this. And that's too much. I don't like liquid glue. It doesn't like me. Like I'm just trying to pull it around. I'm not squeezing anymore. But it's coming out anyway. Probably because it's 1,000,000 degrees in here. That would do it. Okay. Oh, that wasn't okay. See, good thing we had liquid glue. Oh, wait a minute, I'm sorry. I always stick it down in the front. We're right. Right the first time. That's that. And now, let's hold that down for a second. Now we are going to glue this guy right in the hole. So, again, I'm just going to put a couple of drops like here, because that scallop is going to hold it in also. Just get it on the edges. Go. Stick it right back where it came from. And then we are going to stick the scallop around there. Again with the glue. Like I'm telling you, this is a new glue, but give me a couple weeks and leave me a comment to show it to you. It'll be black because I will have touched everything else and it's stuck to it and it's a mess, and I just don't like glue. There we go. Now, we are going to use, see, I hate glue. We're just going to cut, it doesn't look very straight, a piece of the new In Color Designer Series paper. I think you get 4 sheets in a pack. You can get it in every color, but this is the new In Colors. So it's 4 1/4, so it goes all the way across, and it's 2.5 inches high. So I'm going to stick this down. And stick it on the bottom. And then we are going to put this away. And we are going to put our ribbon down. Doesn't look very straight. See, but I don't know if you can see, but you can't see the glue. And if you had done glue dots, you'd see it. Even if you do white glue, it will be streaky. But Xyron is the way to go. Unless Stampin' Up! Comes out with some miracle product that will do it, Xyron is the way to go. All right, and I just happen to have leftover from my daughter's wedding, 1,000,000 bows. So I'm not going to waste ribbon and tie a new one. And I'm just going to get a glue dot from here and just kind of squish it on. And then we're just going to stick it kind of right there in the corner. And that is our card. So if you prep it beforehand, it really does go quickly. But if I had cut all that stuff out, we would have been here for a month or so. All right, so here are our cards again. Those two, this one, this is the one we did today, that one, and these are the 2 we did today. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you try it, and I will put all the info down in the stuff part below. And thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. And I know that I'm not very consistent in coming, and I am really trying. Like I said, I just have these diseases, and they just pick on me whenever they want, and I really have no control. So I hope you'll bear with me, and I am trying to get at least one video out at the beginning of the week. Hopefully I can get to 2 in the week, and yeah. So next week we are making something that I don't know where it is, but oh, actually I can see it. Hang on, let me get it. What? I got one more second and then I'm done. Okay. We are making this card. It's for my mom for her birthday, and it's a fun fold card. So what you do is you technically open it like this. So this just came undone. But this is the card. This is what it looks like. It's really easy to make. So yeah, I just have to come up with some different colors and different whatnots. But this is the peach paper. And I can't think of the exact name, but it is beautiful. And the other pieces are all peach colored, but there's this whole section, I love this paper, that is in the blue. And there's one more, I think it's a striped blue color, but I mean, I'm sure there are pieces and parts. I have to start cleaning up after myself when I'm done. Oh, here we go. This is what's on back of these flowers, is these stripes that go with a lot of the peach colors. So I hope you enjoyed today, and I really appreciate you coming by. And in Facebook, I have a group. It's called Scrap by Scrap We Craft, and I post a lot of pictures of cards that will be coming up. I just made a farmhouse card that is really cute if you want to go check it out. So I hope you do that. So I hope you all have a great day, and stay out of the sun, wear sunblock, all that stuff. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye-bye.